then there was this little young guy named Usher, and he was looking for a choreographer and showed him that tape and was like, yes, we want to do that.
Welcome to Dance Dish, where the dance ends and the dish begins. I'm the host for this episode, Nick Baga. Give it up for the live studio audience. Hello. And our three special guests. We have Noel behind us, Cassidy Noblet, and the legendary Jamal Sims. So Jamal, I gotta be honest, I grew up looking up to your choreography. The You Don't Have to Call video was iconic. I was shoulder rolling down my high school hallways. So I'm curious, how did you make that jump or transition from dancer to choreographer, and even now from choreographer to director?
Yeah.
It seems like such a dream journey. You just gotta fill us in.
Yeah, you know, it's crazy. Well, let me break this down. Let me show
Break
y'all
it
at
down.
home how Hollywood works. While I was dancing, and I knew that there was something more. I felt like I had more artistic expression to offer the world as opposed to just dancing, which is nothing wrong with dancing. But I just felt like I had more to offer. So Paula Abdul was looking for a choreographer for her Hoedown. It was called Hoedown. Her song was called Hoedown. and basically, right? So we're there. And so we're like, okay, cool. So I went to the field and I took some dancers and filmed a music video with this kind of camera. Not like this kind of camera like we got
like
today.
it's
You know,
apart?
it was like this right here,
it's
right?
apart?
You know what I mean? And so I got it together, did this whole like square dance hip hop thing, packaged it up, sent it to Julie McDonald. She sent it over to Paula. Paula loved it and said, I want to do this video. And it was like, oh, really? Like,
That's
that was-
before
it was
concept
great.
videos.
That was before
People-
concept
yeah.
videos. So what I really understood is that you have to kind of take it upon yourself because people like to put you in boxes. I truly believe like when people see you dancing for a bunch of people, they see you as a dancer. They don't see you as a choreographer. It's kind of followed me my whole career. So I was kind of like, okay, I understood that we got the video, but the video never came out. Then there was this little young guy named Usher, and he was looking for a choreographer and showed him that tape and was like, yes, we want to do that.
Let's
so
go.
Ended up doing You Make Me Wanna. That was like my first music video that I did.
That makes me want to just do this.
Let me tell you.
When you guys took the shoes off,
Yeah.
oh my gosh.
That was in my intro into music video land. After that, it was, you know, a bunch of Usher music videos, Outkast, Jennifer Lopez, and it was working with a lot of pop stars, and that was the training ground for choreography on film, per se. But there were music videos. They were spending a lot of money on music videos, so I was learning a lot.
That was like the heyday of music videos.
Yeah, absolutely. But
TRL.
Absolutely, BET Countdown. But this is the thing, the problem came when you see your choreography back, sometimes they would cut it up, cut the shit up. And the beginning would be at the end would be the beginning. I'm like, that's not how it was choreographed, or it would be slow motion. And you're like, oh. So I started to get really frustrated and feeling like there was more. And I was like, maybe I need to get into film because during storytelling, when you're choreographing that, they have to tell the story in order, right? So they can't cut up and go to the back because you're telling a story through dance. So that landed, when I figured that out, Ann Fletcher was doing Step Up.
Mama.
The first one. Yeah, Mama was doing the Step Up. And she called me in to choreograph. That was my first time working on a film that couldn't be chopped up like the music videos, and it had to tell a story. And I fell in love with filmmaking. And so that was Step Up 1, 2, 3, 4, and stepped all the way out to 5. I think I know. And then
Just to throw it in there real quick, that first Step Up, that was around the same time we worked together on Hairspray. So that's when I met you.
Yeah.
We go
So
way back.
That alone, that Hairspray experience just taught me so much about dance on camera and filmmaking and so much to the point where I was like, I want to direct. Like, I know that I want to direct dance on camera. So from that point, I was like, how do I make this transition? I knew what I had to do as a dancer to a choreographer. I had to do it myself. I went out and got this camera. Now I'm like, how do I do this as a choreographer to directing? And so let me tell you, so many meetings that I've had with people and like, yeah, but he's a choreographer. Yeah, but he's a great choreographer. Even Step Up movies, I did 5 of them. You would have thought that they would have slid me one, you know what I mean, to direct, and it didn't happen. So what I had to understand is that this journey is my journey. Everybody's journey is different. Some people, you know what I mean, they get directing jobs differently. I had to go out and direct something myself. So I went and did a documentary called When the Beat Drops. And that, you know, everybody was loving it. We won a bunch of festivals, but still they were like, it's a documentary. Hollywood was like, it's a documentary. I'm like, man, how do I make this transition? So just recently, actually last year, they got a call to do Grease: Rise of the Pink Ladies, which is a prequel to Grease. And I was like, I think it's my intention. I think I have to set my intention on going into this project as a director, not looking at myself as a choreographer, looking at myself as a director. And that's what I did. I said, I'll do the job, but I want to direct. I was upfront, and they were like, oh, we already have it. They did that whole thing. Oh, we have our Hollywood stuff, blah, blah, blah. I was like, okay, shit, I'm gonna direct. So I just want y'all to know. You know, I'm gonna let y'all know. So then we went in, and I shot all of my numbers. I shot on my iPhone, and I edited them together the way that I wanted to see the pieces. And I would go and explain to the directors why I felt the camera should be here, there, and everybody started like, ask him. You know, they started pointing to me. The director started coming to me asking for, could I use that shot that you did in your previs? And I was like, yeah. So next thing I know, one of the directors fall out, and they say, Jamal, you got the next episode.
Oh.
And I'm like, finally! Yes! You know? It's one of those things, it's like, it's all about intention and also patience. And maybe I wasn't ready, because when I directed my episode, I was like, damn, this is a lot. But all of it I had learned on other films, and you know what I mean? So it didn't feel unfamiliar, but I'm just so excited to make the transition. And now, you know, look.
Man, that is just amazing hearing the journey of how you went from dancer to choreographer to director. And let's make a special announcement really quick. This man right here is nominated for 3 Emmys this year. So, why don't you tell everybody what you're nominated for?
Well, I mean, obviously, not obviously, but.
Obviously.
Not that, no, I was saying because I just talked about Grease: Rise of the Pink Ladies, and so that's my first nomination for the work I did on that. And then also for Variety Special, I'm nominated for Beauty and the Beast, the 30th celebration that we did last year, and then also Encanto live at the Hollywood Bowl.
Oh my gosh. I think we need to make a toast to that.
Hey,
and
man.
so let's toast to taking initiative.
Oh, right.
Right?
Yeah.
And to being persistent. And to Jamal as a director. Put me in a movie! To Dance Dish!
Dance Dish. Dance Dish.
5, 6, 7, 8.